Good morning, YouTube friends. Today is Saturday, 13th of April. It's a little after 7 a.m., 7:10 or something. I'm hoping we're in time. We might be a week too late, but I wanted to get a film with some beautiful cherry blossoms, cherry trees, but in a couple of seconds we'll know if it's too late or not. Well, let's see. Almost too late. Let's see. Yeah, I was totally busy last weekend. I wanted to get out here to film the trees, but alas, I didn't have time for it. So we're hitting the tail end of the cherry blossom season, but I'm guessing it's all right. I mean, you can still see it. Still looks pretty cool. All right, not all way too late, but I would say last week would have been better, but we're here. This is I did an earlier walk out here before I started speaking on my videos last year, and oddly enough I was a week too early there, so they were only just starting to blossom a little bit, and this week this year I'm a week too late. But anyways, you still get the picture, so to speak. Well, this is a cemetery actually. Bispebjerg Kirkegård, Bispebjerg Cemetery it's called. And this lane, if you want to call it that, is very famous. Famous, that might be exaggerating a little bit, but a lot of people come here. Let me take a picture for my Instagram. A lot of people come here every year. Let's just wait till this truck passes by. Go. Yep. Yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people come here every year to take pictures. Yeah. So yeah, the point was that I was hoping to just get a little bit of usable footage here. Sorry for the pauses, I'm taking pictures from my Instagram. But I think we made it just in time. This is alright, I'm okay. I was a little bit scared that all of it would be gone. So I'm thinking I'll head back in just a second, and we'll maybe cruise around on the cemetery for, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. Since this is in the north, we don't have that many cherry blossom trees. There are a few trees in a few parks, but this lane, yeah, like I said, is at least famous in Copenhagen because this is where most of them, I reckon, as far as I know anyway. Again, I'm sorry about the pauses, but yeah, trying to get some usable photos for my Instagram and even for making thumbs for my YouTube channel. Alrighty. I can already hear bees. That's early. anyways, I'm not very well acquainted with this cemetery, so let's just try this way. But it might not matter to you, but to me, the grass is green. You can hear the birds. Light green buds on the trees are starting to shoot out everywhere. It's not freezing cold. It's still not warm, but it's not freezing cold either. So this is my sweet spot. I'm not freezing, I'm not sweating. This is ideal. But yeah, last year it was around this time of year that I had a trip planned to Dublin. Also shot some movies over there if you want to check them out earlier in my feed. So I wasn't sure about the timing with the cherry blossoms last year, and like I said, I was a week early probably there because I had to go to Dublin. And this year, last week when it would have been best to be out here, I wasn't out traveling, I was just busy, so I wasn't able to make time for it. So I think it's alright. We got it a little late this year and a little early last year, so maybe next year the timing will be better. Sorry. Yeah, and like I said, it's just a little after 7 a.m. As you all know by now, I'm a morning person, but also I've been told out here, if you wait until 9 or 10 and the rest of the day, it will be packed with people apparently on that cherry lane, or whatever it's called. Because it's something people do apparently. Come out here filming, taking photos for their social media and stuff. So it's entirely on purpose that I'm here this early. Yeah, and as you guys know, I love the peace and quiet. And also, we've had quite a bit of rain for this last week, and I suppose that's also taken some of the pink leaves of the trees as well. If it had been more, I don't know, dry perhaps, I don't know if we would have seen more leaves on the trees, but I still think we're alright. Sorry, I'm pausing a little bit today, guys. Trying to get some pictures for the old Instagram. See if this angle is better. I think it is. Yep. I think that should do it. And soon I will. I've been talking about it during the winter. As you know, I love cemeteries, and there are two cemeteries in particular. There's actually one I haven't visited. That's very small. That's coming up, but there are two in particular that I've grazed, shall we say? But I would like to prepare more, because there are, at least for Danish people, there are some famous people buried there. Two very important cemeteries. There's a lot of history around it, and I've grazed them, but I haven't, bothered with doing a lot of research. But I think I want to research both of those cemeteries. Maybe not in depth, but at least more than I've done so far. And take this spring. Maybe one in the spring, one in the summer, perhaps. We'll see. But yeah, I want to do some more research, because at least to me, I don't know to you guys, but at least to me, they're quite interesting. There's a lot of history there. See if I can get a better shot of this tree. Not against the light. Hang on. No, I think. No, I think we're. It's past its prime. It's all right. But yeah, I want to research both of those cemeteries a bit more than I've done so. I'm not sure my brain will be able to absorb all of the history, all of the people, but at least more than I know now would be nice. Take you guys on a little tour. So I think one of them is coming up a little later in the spring, and then the other maybe late spring or early summer or something like that. We'll see how it fits into my plans. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you guys about the museum walking tours, if you want to call them that I've uploaded within the last couple of months. I see they don't get as many views as my quote-unquote normal walking tours. Please let me know in the comments, because I was actually planning to visit more museums, but if it's of no interest to you guys, I'll just visit the museums without my camera. But please let me know in the comments what you think. Museums or no museums? Let's try to go this way. This is exactly the green color I'm talking about, the light green color. You only see that once a year, like from now on, and then maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks from now, and it'll be gone. I love changes. I think I've said this before, but like in the autumn and in the spring when things change, I love that. Smells change, colors change. Oh, do you guys remember that broken tree? It was also a cemetery I visited in the autumn after a storm. I remember almost hurting myself in there because I got tangled into leaves and branches. It was the autumn, so I wasn't careful. I was probably looking at my camera, and yeah. Oh. I might be a bit nerdy or geeky about this, but when I visit old cemeteries like this, it's This one is also modern, so this might not be the best example. But the two cemeteries that I'm mentioning that I'm gonna visit later and do some more research about, they're old cemeteries, and a lot of the grave places, a lot of the people there have been there for many years. And I get a kind of a geeky enjoyment out of looking back then. Titles of people were very important. I mean, your métier, whatever work you did, was very important. And a lot of those titles, a lot of those descriptions of their professions don't exist anymore. And I don't know, I guess I like words. So to me, it's always an enjoyment, and I always go home afterwards, look words up in the dictionary or online to see what does that mean. So yeah. In the autumn this would be covered of leaves, and I would most definitely get myself hurt here, as I am not a very elegant man. Yeah, I hope you guys don't find walks like this too boring, but to me this is like, this is where I gather all my energy for the coming week. Yeah. But yeah, I know I just mentioned it, but let me know about the museums. If it's not something you're interested in, it's completely fine. I just don't want to bother bringing my camera. Then I'll just go for myself. Maybe it's a coincidence, all that YouTube stuff. I'm still trying to figure it out. There's a statue I haven't seen before. You know what that means? It's picture time. Wow, it is actually a gravestone. I don't know if I'll be able to capture it against the light, but that's actually really impressive. Hey. Alright, I think we're back at the cherry blossom lane. So maybe get a last look at it and then move on. I think I might take a ride on my bicycle to another part of town where I can maybe film one more shoot today, because tomorrow I won't have time. Okay, it is actually kind of pretty and pink here, I hate to say it, but sorry, I'm taking pictures, guys. I'm taking pictures. Alright. That's an atheistic, how do you pronounce that in English? Grave place, grave yard, whatever it's called. Anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this, at least for me, tranquil early morning walk. Have a wonderful weekend, and push all the buttons as per usual if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.